that way. But Violet's very he's very reactive. If he sees his opponent makes a mistake or has a weakness, he does not worry about macroing. He just goes for the kill. 2 base. Well, it was like a response versus 2 base. I don't know. Hydras versus FFE. 2 Stargate. Perfect. Go ahead and pause here for a second and then show a commercial. Yes, I'm 3/4 Filipino. Alright. So this was just Violet saw a weakness in opponent's FE wall behind mineral line. Wall off. Then give it a run by ahead. Threw down a macro hatch and perfect. Have you figured out what's up with your PC yet? I put in a new video card, and by me I mean I had someone else do it for me, but hopefully that fixes things. Hopefully. Okay, got another ZVP here on Jacuris. Let's see how Violet does this. I've seen him attempt a hatch first before, but well, no, he wasn't even attempting it. He was faking it. He just brought the drone down and then forced a pylon, and that's kind of how it worked. It looks like this is a 15 pool. Yeah, 15 pool. Am I going to play or just analyzing replays? I'm just analyzing replays for the next month or so, and then I'll start my mechanics practice then. This is Enhia Semaye. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Where's the Violet? Jacuris Cross. So we'll see, we see in all of these games, Violet just goes 15, 15, 15 pretty much. Like, if he can, he gets the hatchery down. If he can't, then obviously he just goes speed and then expands on 21. But all these openings with the pools are very consistent. You see 15 gas, 15 pool, 15 pool, 15 hatch, 15 pool, 15 gas, 15 hatch, 15 pool, right? So 15 gas, 15 pool. All of these openings except with this one's 14-14, but yeah. So it looks like 15 pool might be the magical pool number that we want to go for. Let's see if he takes his gas. I don't think he will because this is Shakuris, but I've also seen him do it, so it depends on his playstyle. Hey, what's up? Very cool. Very cool. Alright, so it looks like he gets the pylon block, and he gets the hatchery cancel. Why would he do this? Why would he do this? I don't know. I've seen him do it sometimes, and then other times I've seen him just completely forgo it. So, what would prompt this? Maybe it's the fact that he didn't go for the early gas, so he just has excess minerals. No. Let's go to the violet cam. He sees the probe there, and then he's gonna go ahead and once. But why? But why? Don't know. I think it's because he didn't go for an early gas. So it looks like if Violet doesn't go for an early gas, it goes for the not really a party kind of guy, especially since I already have a girlfriend, so not really concerned about it. Why would he do that? We saw him do it in earlier games. This game. Again, yeah, he didn't get a gas here, he just goes 15 pool. So, we put a number here. Don't know. And then this game, he goes for the gas geyser, so is this a stylistic change? Maybe this is a best of X. I'm pretty sure it is because these are all from Playhems. So maybe he just wanted to throw his opponent off guard or something. I don't really know. But we'll see how it affects the mid game because I want to know if this is actually effective or not. I mean, it definitely delays the the Nexus by a lot. But whether or not a lot is worth it is another story. Because I mean, tech is just as well, the tech's just as delayed, but the Nexus is delayed, which means he has less chrono boost, but I don't know if that even affects much of anything. He is able to get the run by. Maybe that's the reason he does it. He does a hatchery cancel Evo trick to force a pylon block, then he overmakes Lings so he can get the run by. Maybe. This was like 6 Lings, 1, 2, 3 blood spots, so that's at least 5. Yeah, so you can't make 5 Lings, you have to make either 4 or 6, and so it must be 6. Is that the reasoning behind it? But I feel like he could have very easily walled this off. Although he was trying to get the Nexus down, so he might not have had the money. Let's see. No, he definitely has the money for it. He just decides not to do it. Because I mean, the Cybercore's right there. He could have easily placed it right there. I don't know. But I guess he didn't overmake lings either. It was just 6. It's not a ridiculous amount. I would actually feel safer making 6 rather than 4, because if you go and invest in that hatchery cancel, then your opponent might just like place down gateways or something, or cyber cores if he has the gateway already. In which case 4 lings would take a very long time to power it down. But we'll see how it affects the mid game, whether or not he's actually ahead. Obviously he's doing a ton of damage here with the initial lings, but normally you wouldn't be able to just because he'd wall it off. The miss micro here. The probe should be right here, or else you could just get another invite. But Violet has no lings on the map. Harvester count is in Violet's favor, but you have to keep in mind that the Protoss is a lot more resources mined. Like the gases were quicker than normal, and yeah. So you can open double Stargate out of this. I'm assuming Violet's going for that same plus. Oh. Right, Violet does this weird muta opening on this map. I don't really like it. Let's see if Violet goes for another Hydra bust. It looks like he's got another Hydra Gen. Did he scout the double Stargate? Okay, well he knows there's a star. Okay, yeah, and he's aware of the very low gateway count. So a Hydra bust seems super effective here. Income-wise, he's miles ahead. Food-wise, supply-wise, he's ahead. So I guess the hatchery cancel really was that effective, or maybe his opponent might not be macroing as effectively as possible. I mean, we do see he has a lot of Chrono boosts, but could just be saving it for the Stargates. I'm not really sure. I'm going to assume that these players are of equal or at least similar skill levels, so that macro isn't going to be a huge issue. Yeah, he opens double Stargate here. Violet's already started Hydra production. Violet's probably just going to walk in and kill everything, probably. I mean, whoa, 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 whoa. My goodness, Phoenix are good. And they're going to buff these? I don't understand how that happened. I really feel like a Hydra bust was the correct response. He's on 3 gateways, he got double Stargate. What else would you go for? He might not have committed to it though. I mean, he does have a higher harvester count. Army-wise he's behind. Units lost. It's even. So I wouldn't say that was a complete loss for Violet. In fact, I'd say it's pretty good for him, just because when you're trading evenly with a Protoss, that's always good, especially when you're in higher economy. And then what does he do? He goes into pathogen glands, infestors, and a roachmorn. I hope Violet's able to just shut this down, right? I mean, there's really no way he didn't. Yeah. Violet should just crush this middle. I really feel like he has a superior unit choice. Upgrades, units. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's just rewind it a bit and just kind of see how he opened up, how he got to where he was in the mid game. Just like before, he doesn't transfer to his natural. I really feel like this is just because he wants to make it appear as if he's doing an all-in, like he has no drones at all. But in reality, he's building drones the whole time. Especially because, you know, the front isn't completely walled off, so a chance of a probe scout is very possible, especially with no link speed. He goes for a fairly fast lair, possibly. I don't know why he has so much extra gas, though. Maybe okay. I think he just did the lair based off of his saturation. He knew he had to take extra gases. If you're going to take extra gases, might as well go for lair, because generally it's you go lair then you take gases, but they go hand in hand essentially. So he layers,